And what continues to stimulate you, Sir Ben, as you go forward? And what did you see in Ender's Game that would get your creative juices flowing?
Gavin Hood gets my creative juices flowing. He's a wonderful man. He has a grand imagination. He's compassionate, he's empathetic, and he's a genuine storyteller. He's genuinely committed to the tradition of storytelling. And now, of course, it's cinema. That's how we tell our stories now. But that's Gavin. The script I enjoyed. I don't know the novel. The script I enjoyed. Was delighted to be told that it might be Asa. Then it was. And Harrison, of course, thrilling to work with him. Also, the ability to bring something ancient in the warrior sense to a film that takes place in the future. Because to my way of thinking, you could in fact set this film in ancient Greece, and it could be the story of a young warrior trained by his fellow gladiators or infantrymen, yet it's set in the future. But the pure story of that struggle for self-expression and realization from adolescence to young adulthood is probably an eternal one. And I think because it's an eternal story, then I think that many people will get a huge amount from this film because it will touch them, you know.
And you look and sound strikingly different in the film, of course. How much do you relish those sort of physical and vocal transformations? I know it's just part of the character, but it must be quite an enjoyable one, I imagine.
Well, in a strange way, it's freeing. It's very liberating. There is a saying, I don't know what its origins are, but the saying is, give a man a mask and he'll tell you the truth. And I find that those masks, like the very strong accent I had in Sexy Beast and his mannerisms, or the transformation obviously I had to undergo for other films I've done, they are a mask through which I can tell some truths. I know it sounds odd, but I find it very freeing. If a director says to me, just be yourself, I've had it. That's no good. That won't work.
It's a pivotal and hugely impactful role, but your character actually doesn't appear until sort of the final act, not to give sort of too much away.
Mm-hmm.
And I just wondered how that compares to a lead role in terms of the attraction for you, I suppose, of bringing something later on in the film.
The attraction is to learn about a new genre, to participate in a new genre, to be useful on set, to contribute to Ace's journey, for whom I have a great respect. And Ace's role is reactive, and unless our director places forces around him that will mould that performance by pushing and pulling the central character, the film won't work. So the responsibility on us, Viola, Harrison and myself, to mould and shape Ace's performance is considerable. And it's the same juice, the same energy. It's just the same approach, really.
Yeah, it's wonderful to see when you come into the film, Sir Ben Kingsley. Thanks very much.
My pleasure. Great to see you.